Breaker 19, you got a copy there, guy? Let me get out of that top screen 1 second. Minimize that. All right, we are loaded. There's what we're hauling. It's a good screenshot there, wouldn't it? All right, now let's see. Cargo's a wheel loader, 34,000 pounds. We're taking it to Boise. 19 hours, $76,000. And we got to do a rest stop in 13 hours and 36 minutes. And I think because it's been a while since I did one of these World of Trucks things, I think the World of Trucks has a speed limit. So anyway, all right. Breaker 19, here comes the judge. Billy Clyde Tuggle, the truck driving son of a bitch. Here we go. Should be gassed up. We got a nap. Can't find the driveway. That'll be all right. We're okay. We got it. How the hell did we get in this place? Right, there we go. Let's see which one of those do we like. Can't see what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at the route advisor. I think I like that one. Oh, you can, wait a minute, you can see that. Oh, it doesn't change on the dashboard. All right, here we go. Come on now. This feels heavy.
Finding a new route. Please,
well,
make a U-turn when possible.
I don't understand your route there, little lady.
Recomputing.
Oh, there it is. I was really going to say, I don't know where the exit's at there, gal. Let me do one thing I forgot to do. Nope. It's not what I was talking about, though. Okay. Here we go. Alright, we're on the way.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
We got $1.4 million. And I think I just bought a new garage in Missouri.
Keep right.
Missouri,
and then turn
like my
right.
dad would say. Missouri.
Turn right.
Alright, we did that alright. Let's see about that speed limit now.
Go straight on. Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
The one thing I don't like about this game is how easy the motor is to stall. Like that. Now Billy Clyde's got a switch on the front from high to low, so it's either 1 high or 5 high. And sometimes that switch is a little bit finicky and you'll be in high instead of low.
Go straight on.
We're going. She gets a little bossy. I think she's related to
Keep
Siri.
right and then exit right.
As you
Exit
can
right.
see, I got the tickets turned off. For authenticity, you might want to turn that back on, but I don't know. Here we go. Let's see if I'm correct about the 65 mile an hour speed limit. We'll find out shortly. Well, there's 65, and I think it's going to hold us to it. Took a long job to be driving 65. What I should have did is just took jobs all along within Iowa
Keep right and
and
then
knock
turn
out all
right.
that discovery and get those miles towards that event.
Turn right.
That's okay. Now I downloaded a mod to have dogs in the cab, but there ain't no dogs yet. I don't. Mod's activated in the manager, but must be something else I need to do. Now Billy Clyde, I never messed with mods before, except I used to have the Wyoming mod before they actually came out with Wyoming. So then when I bought Wyoming, I uninstalled the mod and I lost all my money. I had to go back to the game before I installed that. So you got to be careful with those mods. Yeah, we're tapped out at 65. That's to keep it fair. People don't cheat trying to do those events. I never participated in any of those events. I've taken World of Truck jobs, but I've never participated in one of those special events. So we're stuck going 65 in a 70 for 1,200 miles. And it's late. I've been up since 4 and it's now 11:30. So I've been up for almost 20 hours. I'm not going to do this whole job, obviously. We'll get some in, just test some stuff out. Ran an update in Steam. Like I said, I downloaded that mod. Been so long since I downloaded the mod, I didn't remember how to do it. Yeah, brother, I can just tell. Sitting here, I'm getting tired. Hard. So I was testing some stuff with the Ulanzi Stream Deck on the other computer. And what I did is I learned how, if something happens that you want to like note that, just hit one button and it makes a replay. I set it on 20 seconds, but you can make it up to 4 minutes or something like that. I don't know. So if you just want to make promotional shorts, take a little clip and then put your email address on there. Link back to your site or whatever. Billy Clyde almost took a wrong turn. Well, Council Bluffs. That sign said Sioux City, Iowa. I didn't see if it said how far. So let's just, for the hell of it, let's hit the map button. We're going to zoom out a little bit. As you can see, we had plenty of beds and gas stations and all that shit over there, but we don't need it right now. Well, that is a long road to hoe. Boy, howdy. Oops. You got to be careful. You're in here and you left click and you'll put a point like I just did down here and you're driving and that son of a bitch takes you down here and you're just following it blindly and you realize I didn't mean to go over there. Now, Kennewick. I know some people from this area, Kennewick, which they call the Tri-Cities area. There's Butt, Montana. All right, that's enough looking at the map.
Time to hit the road.
Woo! Billy Clyde done swerved over in that lane. That looks like one of those Lincoln Mark whatever. So way over here, you see me, I keep looking over there. The route map is way on the far right side of the right monitors. We're running triple monitors. Now, if you just had one monitor, it'd be in the bottom right corner, which would be okay. I need to know how to move that. I looked it up once and I don't remember what it said. It wasn't easy doable. I think maybe you got to go into one of the INI files or something.
Okay.
We
Let's
just
find a new
wrong
route.
we just wrong turned. I tell you
Keep
what, brother.
left.
This will be a quickie. Some of these long turns are really bad. But wrong turn. We get off here, get right back on them. We'll be squared away.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Really tried to misjudge that.
Exit right.
There we go.
Get ready to turn left.
I don't have any blinkers configured right now because I got too many USB devices.
Turn
It doesn't
left.
see my steering wheel.
Keep left, and then turn left.
All right,
Turn left.
this will put us right back on track. Little malfunction, as it were. We'll be right back. We'll be right back on. So, I downloaded the dog pack, and I wanted to put a shepherd in the front seat, but I didn't do it right.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
There we go. It's funny, you look in the mirror and you watch the bridge debuild itself. I don't know if that's a graphic setting I could turn up. I'm running a 3080, and it seems to run fine other than things like that. Upgrading that will not be in the cards this year,
Keep right, and then turn
or
right.
probably not even next. I just spent $4,000 on this rig.
Turn right.
We got a new SimLab GT Evo 1 chassis. We bought a new seat that we didn't use. We bought a complete new La Prima GT steering wheel. A couple of QRs so I can use my Gomez Sim Racing simulation steering wheel, and another wheel that I got. We got new pedals. We got a clutch on the new pedals. And what I did is I sold a bunch of golf stuff and a couple of ATVs. And that's how I paid for about half of all that crap I bought. It ain't like Billy Clyde ain't got the money, but I don't like taking family budget money for stupid shit like sim racing. What do we got here? We still got 1,138 miles. Don't hardly make no sense to get into the 18th speed unless maybe it helps you with fuel economy. Because we still ain't gonna get past 65. Lincoln. Now, ain't Lincoln in Nebraska? Let's see where we're at. Yeah, there's Omaha. Lincoln, Nebraska. Domain, Iowa. So, that's the state line, I guess, right there. All right, that's good. Okay, Billy Clyde, you got to stay between the white lines. Damn. Come back off the map, and I was almost on top of that car over there. So, this is probably only the second or third drive. You know what might help, son? Turn the lights on. Come on now. Only about the third drive outside of VR. Billy Clyde's been playing this game for 5 or 6 years, I think, all in VR. Never played it outside of VR. It's too much work to stream and play in VR. It's fun to play in VR, but not to stream. We have been streaming for
Keep left.
22 minutes. We're streaming on Kick. If anybody's looking at Kick, get a shout out there. Put something in the chat so we know you're lurking. We're streaming on Billy Clyde on YouTube. Give us a shout out if you're over there. And we got Gray Line Racing on Twitch. Gray Line Racing and Billy Clyde, we share that channel. So anybody shows up on any of those platforms, give us a holler in that chat over there. Boy, I'm getting tired, I'll tell you what. It is 11:39. Definitely not going past midnight, and I might not even make that. I'm telling you, I am tired. I'm tired like that. You know what? When Billy Clyde was just a little shit box, me and Johnny were late for school. We were running. And we run across the road, and Johnny got hit by a car. So I ran into the classroom, and I said, Teacher, Johnny just got hit in the ass with a car. The teacher says, now, Billy Clyde, you can't say that in the classroom. You gotta say rectum. And I said, rectum, hell, it killed him. No laughs? No chats? Boy, that'll be a long road at 65, I'll tell you what. For authenticity, you might want to turn the tickets and all that stuff off, but it's just such a pain in the butt. Come on, guys, you're clogging up the left side of the road. This ain't an artery here. We don't need to be clogging it up. Grand Island, Red Cloud. Who the hell knows where those are at? It's a good thing we got Brenda with us. Now, Brenda, she's the voice you hear on the GPS, and she's cousins with Siri, which I employ to guide me on my cell phone. Brenda, don't forget that. Let me hit this. I check my phone here. We just got a pop up. Check this. Okay. Twitch app open on the phone. All right. Hitting that map button's a good way to just pause it. Grand Island, North Platte, the North Platte River. All right, back on it. Billy Clyde Tuggle, the truck driving son of a bitch. Part-time truck driver, part-time lawyer, full-time son of a bitch. If you're in there lurking, give us a like, give us a chat, give us something. Don't just sit there looking. But I don't know, I might be talking to myself. You gotta talk though, because even if you know you're by yourself, you never know, someone might watch this live when it becomes a VOD later. I doubt it, but they might. So you gotta just keep pretending like you're talking to the world, making shit up as you go. We are getting 3.7 miles per gallon average. At the very moment, we're getting 7 miles a gallon. You can see that. Well, we got about halfway to our nap, and we got about, I'd say about 35 or 40% of our fuel used up. Let's get into high there in case that helps. I just shifted her into 8 high. Watch those lines, Billy Clyde. .45. We got about a 15-minute more max before we do a game save and go to bed. That's a long-ass job I took that time of night. I didn't do anything last night, so I wanted to get something done tonight. Yeah, I've been having some young feller bugging the shit out of me in chat about helping me with my channel. And you know, I don't know. Yeah, the whole world's out to troll you and get you. I gotta map up a button for the horn. I think what I'm gonna do on my button box over here is I got some blue labeled tapes for the label maker. I'll put blue labels for American Truck Simulator on the top of the button. On the bottom of the button, I'll put a white one for iRacing. And we can use that button box for multiple situations. We got a way station coming up soon. Is that it? Is that the way station?
Never mind.
That
I'll
ain't the
find a
way
new
station.
route.
Damn it.
Rerouted.
Now, Billy Clyde, you got to make a nice, clean entry back onto this highway. Or was that the way station? Was I right all along? I was right. Damn it, Billy Clyde.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Now, the scale ain't even open. What the hell? You see over here on my right side, the button was lit up red, and the thing on the dashboard right there was lit up red, which means you got to go to get weighed. But I think when I took that excursion, it turned it off. We'll get right back on the highway and act like that shit never happened. Lowe's looking good back there. North Platte. Hell yeah, brother. Tons of steel and a heart full of grit. Whiskey in his veins, he don't give a shit. $11.50. Boy, I'm tired. Give them police a little bit of room. $53, Billy Clyde. Let's get that speed back up there, buddy. I gotta figure out how to get my dog into this truck. All right, we got 875 miles to go. It's saying we got about 14 hours and 32 minutes. And it looks like we're going to get there on Friday. It's about 4 p.m. Yeah, brother, liking the triple monitors. And what we have here, I don't want to use NVIDIA surround because that's not good for iRacing, and iRacing is the most important for the performance. I know there's some apps that'll turn video surround on and off. I don't want to do that. What we have here is Resize Raccoon. It runs automatically. It takes 30 seconds to set it up. Assetto Corsa Rally and American Truck Simulator. When I open them, they go to triple monitor, simulated triple monitor situation. Now in the trucks, the far left and the far right are stretched out a little bit. You make a big white turn, it kind of speeds by, but I didn't notice that at all in Assetto Corsa Rally. It's really useful in that game. And boy, I tell you, that's an early release game. Assetto Corsa Rally. And boy howdy, I'm telling you, brother, that game's worth the $30. I like it. I only played it about not even two full evenings. And I like it already. That's not to say that I'm any good at it. I'm working on the challenges. What I was going to do is do all the challenges and get at least bronze all across everything before I move on. I haven't actually done an event per se. I've only done the challenges. Now I tried an event when I first turned it on, and I had the default iRacing profile in my Ace-Tech steering wheel, and that's too much. The radius is too large. It's too hard to make those corners. So I created a new profile for ACC Rally, and I turned that way down to 800 degrees of rotation, which will allow me to get around the tight corners easier. And I also ordered a handbrake which shall be delivered tomorrow. And now I got to learn to race with a handbrake on. I haven't done that much. My old pedals, my Club Sports, they have a handbrake that you plug into the pedals, but they only work on those pedals. So I had to buy a new handbrake to match. Now the new handbrake works, it's just USB and it'll work anywhere. You don't gotta mess with that ecosystem bullshit. Boy, I'm tired. I know I said I'm tired already, but geez, 795 miles. It is now 11:55. We got $1.5 million in the bank now. Boy, howdy, I got 3 garages, all with 5 drivers stacked up in there, and they're making money hand over fist. I bought a new garage that's still empty. When this is done, we may buy a truck and hire a driver. Of course, if I haven't discovered a recruiting agency in the area, it may not let me hire a driver. I don't know. It's been too long since I did that part. I don't remember. Let's get that back in 8 high again. Let's check that. Okay. Instantly, well, that's bouncing around. 847492. put that on low. I think to tell you'd have to drive a long way and get a good average. Watch that. You put the clutch in. Watch that. 99 miles per gallon. Boy, howdy. Woo! Billy Clyde veered again. I'm getting too tired. I'm not kidding you, man. I am tired. Let's see on the map where we're at. See if there's a convenient place to stop. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So let's say we got a gas station. Where's the napping? Got a scale and a napping over here. We ain't got a gas station and a nap in the same damn spot. So I think well, we don't need no navigation to get there. I think we'll drive over here, take a nap, and call it a night. Let's do that.
Okay, here we go.
Should have looked at the name of that exit. Damn it. I got not much lights turned on in here. Billy Clyde kind of looks blue. I ain't blue. What was this? The naps? Let's look. No, we got to keep going. Let's do this. Let's put a marker right there. Let's test that out.
Drive safe.
Should make me a profile for the truck game too. I'm now using the profile from Assetto Corsa Rally in the truck game. Now I wish Race Hub would sense what game you're playing and load that profile for you, but as far as I know, it does not do that. Yeah, brother. See the way station
right,
popped up on us,
and then exit right.
and she's telling us to go there. I like that, setting that marker on there. I don't usually do that.
Exit right.
We'll way first get that out of the way. See what I did there? We'll way first and get it out of the way. Pun intended. You see that thing pop out of gear? That's that button I was talking about. My shifter's homemade. Gross weight 72,660 pounds. Now, let's fill in right alongside this young man right here. get our nap. Oh, we got. I forgot. Billy Clyde. Jeez. You got to turn the engine off before you can start your nap. Obviously. Turn the headlights off. Got her in neutral. All right. We got our nap taken. We're almost out of fuel, but there's a gas station coming up. Let's go out here. And can you load a mod? Can you load? See that? We're in that cruising Louisiana. Can you load a mod from this? First of all, let's go save game. And let's call it, don't forget to get gas. Hey, yeah, brother. Save it. All right, we're going to call the stream right there tonight. Like, subscribe, hit some chat up next time. We got Satavarian, the Sandaram. He came in and left. We didn't see it. First time chatter. Came in at 11:56 and he left at 11:57 because we did not answer him. That's my fault. So let's